Yet another week of Mama's Overwatch Guild. We pretty much discussed, I think, that we're in week 9 tonight. First game of the night, we have 3. This is the first game for YouTube. There will be another one in 2 hours on YouTube, and in an hour there will be one going live on Twitch with Killerbot. But first game of the day is We the Opps versus Legion of Doom. And joining us, we have Ragnarok, Alex, and Sebi for the first time.
Hello, good to be here.
Okay, and we have readies from both teams here, so we're going to go ahead and just kick this off. First map here, we're going to be stepping onto Oasis to get this, started for the night.
Hello, AJ. You are always one of the first and most consistent people here. Always the same comment. I feel like you have that on copy-paste at this rate. Pause button.
No pause button. Whoops. Well, that was supposed to be a pause.
This is why we test pause buttons. Also, my sensitivity is way too high. So let's drop that back down for a little bit to like 40. So that I'm not looking all over the place. Everybody look at my regular controls. Oh, much better. So, for first map, we are on Oasis, whatever one this is.
I think this is Gardens.
Remember, so.
Right. I am terrible at remembering the individual map names for the control maps.
Just so everybody knows, Sigma is allowed in this game tonight. It's not the 2-2-2 rollout, but both captains did agree to allow Sigma. So, on that note, does somebody want to give us a rollout for one of the teams?
Well, it's interesting you say that, because they have Sigma being played on the first map. Sigma Rhine, that'll be quite interesting with the double shields. They've got Mama Hoops on the Sombra, so maybe they can get some hacks in with Sigma, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Tracer and Anna and Moira. See how this works out with the double main hoops.
Yep, and from We the Opps, we are looking at a D.Va Winston tank core with Hanzo and Junkrat for the DPS, and Lucio Moira, so we're looking at an extreme dive comp here from We the Opps, looking to bring the aggression early and keep the pressure on Legion here.
That hack combo that you just called out, I followed real quickly. I was following Smash and Mama Hoops. Those two are working together here right now. They ran after Fog, I think, who previously was just on, after Magic Man, who was just on Hanzo, and they hacked him and took him out almost immediately.
It's a good combo, it works. And it's proving to work for these guys right now, so.
Absolutely, this is a really intense fight here. Neither side has really taken the advantage yet. There's just kills going back and forth, but it does look like Legion of Doom is starting to pull ahead just a little bit. Yep,
you definitely see that We the Opps are trying to stall this point out as much as they can, but it looks like, Legion will take this first point.
Yep. We do see that fight get capped off with a really good double post bomb from Smash Apron.
You see,
and he's halfway through to getting another post bomb.
Hoops detected, and
pretty crazy.
Magic Man does detect Hoops. Hoops translocates back to the team here, but looks like we can definitely see some callouts are happening. Everybody knows that Magic Man is over on that left trying to get a bit of a flank there, but not going to be allowed.
There we are.
Wow, quick EMP there by Mama Hoops, able to capture 5 in it.
And Malik on the Myra trying to keep everyone alive with the coalescence. Managing to get Mama Hoops as well with it.
We do see a little bit of a back cap trying to happen, so rest of Legion of Doom does fall back to the point, which separates them not a lot, but just a little bit. And we see a couple of picks now here going in the way of We the Opps. Sure don't. So lots of fighting on point. Definitely want to see Legion of Doom try to stall this out as much as they just did, because it just allows the percentage to keep building here.
Okay, and we have seen We the Opps swapping over to a more standard Deathball kind of composition. They swapped off of the tank lineup they had to the Brian Zarya, and they are running a jump. Or actually, did they have the Junkrat before?
They did. They've had the Junkrat. Yep.
Okay. So they just made the reverse swap to kind of make their composition a lot more brawly so that they can stay on this point with a little bit more staying power. But as I say that, Legion of Doom here is going to get a team kill, fully wiping this point out and taking over.
Mama Hoops with the tactical crouching.
Tactical Mama.
Tactical Mama. We did, I do want to give a shout out, I think it was last game for Mama, had almost 100 hacks in a game, match, whatever it was, alone. I think the whole match total, but wondering if we're going to see those kind of numbers put up again tonight. Nice pin by Ascended Dawn onto Fog Phantom.
Ooh, Nana boosted Reinhardt, that's kind of scary as well.
Yep, really hammering Skillmatic home there. Does manage to remove that tank from play.
And that hammer down is able to kind of prevent the rest of the team from stalling here unless Ryan can charge onto point.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, and another good charge from Ascended Dawn there to keep people off the point. Really putting in a lot of work with that Reinhardt.
Ascended is a very, very scary Rhine, and very accurate on their charges. They play super aggressive and brawly. Definitely know what they're doing. And now, talk more, Sebi. Sebi's probably going to have a hard time talking. We talk too much is the problem. Cameron says that, whoever Cameron is.
I will try my best.
Bunny is here for Sebi.
Hey, Bunny.
All right, so do we have any changes on our rollouts, guys?
We are seeing a DPS swap from with the Opps here, bringing out the Sombra Soldier combo here. So they're looking for a lot of long-range hit scan damage coming through, hoping to maybe sweep around and knock some barriers down before finishing people off with the soldier damage.
Interesting rotation here from Legion of Doom, who have not changed much of their composition, except the Rhine is now on an Orisa.
Good early pick though. On Bamboo.
Nice to see that a couple of the Opps members have dropped to meet them. They are able to capture this point first by just kind of keeping Legion of Doom away by not letting them come back up those stairs. But Legion is adjusting here.
Yeah, that was good on Opps to notice that rotation coming through so that they can stop them at the choke points there, because that made it so that it was like impossible for Legion to make it to the point.
And Fog winning the Sombra 1v1.
Very big, very important, because Fog is now more than halfway to their EMP here.
Let's see if the Opps can seal the deal here.
Lucio Brig. You know, some people actually think that Brig is a more of a main healer now than an off healer due to the changes that occurred. Especially 2 AoE healings here. Not the worst thing in the world. Sombra can always translocate away. Brig and Lucio really just need to keep their attention focused on the Rhine and the Zarya and keeping them up as much as they can.
Yep. If they can manage to keep their composition tight so that everyone is all together, there's a lot of healing that can be done. Ooh, we see hacks coming through. Magic Man is going to get hacked here. Not going to see much follow-up on it, though. Skillmatic does manage to take down Smash Saber on the Tracer, though, so that's 1 DPS down for Legion for another fight here.
As long as Brig can keep Inspire on them,
Ooh,
I guess it works.
Slam.
Uh-huh. Ooh, gets hacked out of the charge.
Big EMP by Fog Phantom there. Really, really strong aggressive play by We the Opps right now. Almost at 90%. As long as they can just keep this team back here. It will be, I think, honestly, maybe one of the quickest maps that we have seen in a very long time. There was almost...
I wonder if Mama can touch.
And Mama does get an EMP in.
Oops.
And that will capture 2 in whatever the Sigma ult thing is. And it's the 2 healers, but they are able to kind of keep each other still going a little bit right now. Very surprising, especially because now we almost have a beat drop and we have Grav. Would like to see Grav come out just to keep them off point. Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Excellent job.
So we have now seen firsthand that a Brig and Lucio are very, very good for brawly comps. As your name has so many things over all of your letters, I have no idea how to pronounce it, Rand. That's what we're going to go with.
Yeah, that really just seems like we the Opps wanted to take that Sombra v Sombra battle there and just try and keep control of the point, and they ended up killing it, maintaining a control on all of the different points where Legion would want their Sombra to be, and just did a very good job denying that.
Welcome to the stream, Randy. Dead end.
So we have Legion of Doom with the pharmacy combo now, as well as Baptiste. So I wonder how we the Opps will be able to play against this.
We're going to have to see Opps change very quickly. I don't want to see them lose the Sombra, but the Magic will have to change to a hit scan, I think, because that Sombra can be, as we have seen, very helpful and very key in these fights.
Right. Either that, or we're going to need to see the Junkrat really hammering damage in and like deleting the entire rest of the team so that it's just the pharmacy floating around. Because that can work out in some of these instances. That's not what we're seeing happen, though.
I was going to say, we see the other Junkrat on the other team doing that on Legion of Doom.
That's a fresh nuts right there. Good job, Sam. With the 3 early picks.
And we are seeing a really good stall from Deca Goody here, managing to stop Legion from getting any percentage on this point yet here, and they just absolutely cannot handle this Lucio.
Don't stop moving.
All of their team coming back
and the nice thing for Deca is there is no Sombra to hack them, so all they need to do is just keep their health up, keep themselves alive, and as I say that, get stuck in a Junkrat trap. Really nice placement, smart placement by Smash Apron. Saw the route that Deca continuously was taking there. And kind of tried to predict as best as they could.
Okay, we do see that point finally get swapped over here. Really, like, good stall from We the Opps there, but that doesn't manage to actually take the point back. But they do have a lot of hold percentage going now.
It looks like we're going to be getting a healer change. Malik is halfway between and does go to the Moira instead. I mean, I don't know about you, chat. I find Sigma to be utterly frustrating. I don't like him. I don't like playing against him right now. I personally, as a healer, don't know what to do against him other than get hit in the face with rocks.
Rocks.
Yummy rocks.
Right. There's 2 good picks from Legion, but Magic Man managed to pick up 2.
Like the change, Skillmatic getting off of the Zarya to the Diva to kind of try and deal with this Fire Mercy, but you always want to see a little more, and I think Malik had the same intention there. Definitely want to see a little bit more hit scan, though, because I know how annoying a Fire Mercy can be to deal with, especially Hoops and AJ on this combination here.
Ooh, good hack onto Hoops there, stopping that barrage.
And it looks like this is going to be with the opposite line. Good job, as it was going back and forth.
Yep, Legion was able to take it to 69%, but they do have all of their ults online. Although, although We the Opps are coming online with 4 ults or 3 ults right now, almost immediately. I hate this map to cast around.
Alright, we see the EMP come out here. Does only pick up 2. Legion doing a very good job staying spread out there to not get hit by that.
Still a very even fight. Everyone pressing triangle now. I like it.
Oh, and Ascended Dawn is able to pin the Winston, but unfortunately the rest of the team is not there to help Ascended, and Ascended was low. So now we have Winston versus, we have Bambi versus Hoops there. And Hoops does go down to Bambi. Pronounce Malik.
And we do see Malik pop the coalescence there, really trying to hammer this advantage home.
Thanks, Chasm. I'm just going to pronounce everything wrong, though, because it's how my life rolls, typically. I will try my best.
Sounds like the entire Jive Turkey team is in the chat now.
I wonder what they're doing here.
We love when people come support their friends. So we see Legion still has a lot of these ults online and is pushing in together here. Oh my god, I hate this map. This My boy, gotta keep it real. Appreciate you. Nightbot, welcome to the to the YouTube. We appreciate you. Thanks for giving the Twitch some love. Really good intention there by Hoops, but unfortunately not able to catch anybody out. AJ able to get that res off without getting denied, which is always a really good thing for our Mercy. So still have some even percentages here. What do you guys think? Who's gonna take this?
I'm definitely keeping my eyes on We the Opps here. They are coming onto point with EMP and Tire. So if they can get this initiation correct here, they could very easily take this, get the team kill. That's a 6-man EMP.
Need to see this Tire come out.
Absolutely. Here
it
comes
is.
Finally.
Nice magic. Those tanks are not able to get into that immortality field in enough time. But Deca does go down. Skillmatic goes down, and Deca has that. Is on their way back. Has that beat drop, which will be really key to help keep this team alive here in these fights. Because Mama Hoops is coming back online almost with this barrage on top of Ascended having Hammer down.
Alright, we do see the sound barrier come down.
Both of which we've seen come out. Hammer down is able to take Bambi out. Hoops able to take Malik out.
I wonder if we'll see the
Deca
Tire.
gets caught in a trap.
At this point, it's yep. We all love Jibba always. I can sit in place and I appreciate you guys.
No, me.
Sorry if you can hear me crossing things off.
What?
What?
What are you doing crossing things off like that?
I'm talking about people. Oh no, where is my puppy?
You lost your puppy.
I don't know. She goes places. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Hi. Hello. Java wants to say hi, apparently. Nala, can you speak? Can you speak? Can you speak? Hey, speak. She's like, no, I'm gonna do my thing.
Nah. Right.
I don't like you. If I woo-woo at her, she might talk to me. Anywho.
Okay. And yep, we're gonna go ahead and move over to our second map here, which is going to be
Lizard World.
There we go.
Jeez.
Going to magical Lizard World.
You would think you were a professional or something. Even Sebby's more prepared than you are right now.
Hey,
I'm always prepared.
Nala, can you speak? What are you doing? Yeah? Tell me. She's like jumping on me.
Okay, we've got our first swap coming in here. We're going to see Skillmatic stepping out for Kind Blaze.
Bark. Cat, I love your barking. If Mercy would have left Hoops, would have been down. I agree with that. A Fire Mercy, sometimes that's Mercy's only escape, really. Tanks shouldn't have to deal with, or which is the DPS primary focus, depends and dive. Kind of hard, but for that comp, yes, they should have swapped to McCree Soldier. Yes.
They were having a tough time with Mum in the backline.
Yep.
Mama Hoops.
For me, just one of the easiest things, especially if as a healer main, and I think Alex is the same with his Keenux Blaze. My boy, if I don't say this, he's gonna be so mad at me because it's his trademark. Is gonna get in there like swimwear. He's been asking me all season, and this is his first game of or second game of his that I've done. I know it's awful, isn't it? I kind of want to go mute myself now, but chat, I have to. It was a request. Hi, Nala baby. I know what I was saying though, as a healer main, one of the things that I immediately call out is when I have somebody on me, hardcore on me, Jive Turkey's scrim the other night. You guys had a McCree on our backline like crazy, or a Tracer in our backline. I don't 100%, or not the other night, like a week or so ago. I don't exactly remember what it was, but it was annoying. And all I kept saying to our DPS was, we need a McCree. We need a stun. Like, you guys need to fix this because I can't deal with it as a Mercy. So you guys need to deal with it. And teams really have to listen to stuff like that. They have to make those adjustments, especially if your healers are calling that kind of information out for you. Because once your healers go down, your team goes down. Can you be playfully toxic to Vayne? It was a Tracer. Thank you, Kat. You were the other healer, weren't you? To Vayne. I don't know who Vayne is.
Yeah, I'm afraid that one's beyond me.
That's like when Corgi Cord uses real names, and we sit here and we don't know.
Although I finally know who it is now.
Peeling. It is. It's he's not here apparently. Yeah, peeling for our healers in the backline is super important, but it's also important for your healers to move away from those sort of situations too as much as they can. I know it's not easy for every healer to do that. So, like a Zen, poor Zenyatta needs some type of mobility adjustment here because he is the least mobile character still.
Absolutely. And it makes it a lot more frustrating for flankers as well,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you have your entire team or 2 people healing back.
Now, are we doing the sleep in the lap thing again right now? It's too hot, my child. Apparently it's not for you though. I miss playing Zen. Yes, GBS is here.
Right.
I do miss Zen. I mained Zen for like 1 season. They need to let Zen use his legs. I would be happy if Zen could have a weird cooldown where his legs like got all like Roadrunner runny, and he just like zipped away for like a second. Like even if it's like 1 second that he gets to run for, it just sprints him across the map real quick.
Spider climbing Zen. That sounds scary.
I think we should
Or-
send that off to Papa Jeff.
Or let Zen like mercy jump. If Zen could mercy jump into the air real quick, like every once in a while, that would be
That would
okay.
be broken.
As Wagsy just said,
Just
broken.
volley of shots from 20 feet up in the air.
But what if it was a
Just see this,
purposeful
like, Omnic Monk flying through the air, throwing balls at people, doming them, just like
Kicking.
murdering an entire team.
Just
Oh yeah,
constantly
land with a
kicking.
kick to someone's face.
But what if it was a cool down sort of situation for him that he only got to use like every 20 seconds or something like that?
Well, then every 20 seconds it would just be like the apocalypse.
Sebi, Eric loves you. That would also be
Hey, I
scary
love you
per
too.
Wagsy. Puppy,
Well,
what's
then
up?
who needs to run hit scan? You just have the Zenyatta flying up in the
Are
air
we watching match chat?
against Oops.
yes, I am.
Let's I gotta go into my PSN group chat here to get some of mine and Keen's buddies in.
Okay, still waiting on a ready from Legion here.
Oh my. In our other game. We need a party sitter. In case any of our mods are sitting here watching that.
Right. Alright, we got our second ready, so I'm going to go ahead and take us into our second map here.
Oh. I wonder if Killer 666 is not making the game tonight for Legion.
It appears that it might be that way.
Yeah.
I think that might have been what the holdup was about.
I think you and I are probably looking at the same forum, maybe.
I wonder if we'll see Sigma again in a payload map like this.
That would be definitely interesting. Also, hey, it works.
Hey. There we go. So we didn't see many changes here on this side of Legion of Doom, except we do have Harv coming in. Just make him move a tad bit faster. He's a huge stagger. Very true. I agree, but I would like Zen to have legs and Zen to be able to run and move, so.
I think you just want to see Zen chicken legging it around.
If I have to look at Sigma's toes, I might as well be able to look at Zen's legs. Like, come on.
So we do see the Sigma coming out again from Legion of Doom with a ball. That'll be an interesting one.
That is a scary combination, especially you can very easily take somebody down with Sigma ult and a ground pound from the ball.
Absolutely. And especially if you have a minefield waiting down there.
Mm-hmm. You don't even need the minefield necessarily. That's overkill. From the side of We the Opps, we have Keen X Blaze on the Orisa, so we see pulled pork basically. We've got Fog on the Soldier for hit scan, Magic on the Junkrat for shield break, and then we have a nice Mercy Baptiste duo.
Mm-hmm. And Legion, we're seeing coming out of the gate here, like we said, with that Sigma Ball combo for the tanks, and a extremely long-range healer composition with Ana Baptiste really looking to be able to poke and prod from long range. Mm-hmm. And we are going to see the Sombra McCree for DPS, so we're looking for a lot of bursts, it looks like.
Absolutely. I wonder how Ascended Dawn is going to play as ball with all the CC.
Really early pick there by Legion of Doom onto Magic Man, which meant Dekka had to use the res, and then we also saw Fog Phantom go down here. What's my opinion on Ball? I hate him. He's another character I don't acknowledge in my life, and I can't play.
Same.
Aside from Ball main, I think everyone is.
I think so. It's one of those characters that you either absolutely in love with or just absolutely hate.
As a healer in my backlines, I dislike. As a Brigitte, though, I love stunning Ball. It's one of my favorite things to do. Or to flail Ball in his spin to win, and then he must change his direction and go the other way. So, all depends. All depends on what healer I'm playing, I guess, is what I would say. Main tank off hybrid. Or, I don't want him in the game. Ball. Ball is not a main tank. I think Ball is great for dive. Especially, it doesn't really matter if it's something that maybe you could see now is like a Sigma dive almost with him, a Diva, a Winston. I think he's not a main tank at all. He's not a hybrid. He's an off tank in my opinion. He's good in the game. I won't complain about that, especially like I said for a very dive or what is it, ambulance comp there? Slambulance, whatever it is. He can be good, especially especially in the hands of somebody played well. And we just saw exactly what Sigma wanted to do with that ball there. Unfortunately, just wasn't executed well.
Well, Ward's can be very good at displacing bunker comps like
Mm-hmm.
this. Oh, big hack with the McCree.
That was a good EMP high noon combo. Definitely didn't expect to see that coming through, but it worked out pretty well.
I don't think Ball's a main tank, Legsy, but that's okay. Everyone can have opinions.
No, you? Okay, and it looks like we are going to see Legion take control of this point here. They're still trying to get the last couple off here, but it looks like we are finally going to see the last picks come through. Although We the Opps is still trying to contest this.
Yeah, I agree, Randy. I guess it does depend.
We need to take care of that. There we go.
In a dive comp, yeah, he can be a main tank, but other than that, no, not in my opinion.
We do see a decent combination of ults coming through from We the Opps here. Does eventually get put down, though.
Hammer down does come out from the side of We the Opps, not We the Opps.
Legion.
Yes, thank you. Definitely wanted to make sure that they got that point. Somebody is here.
Yep. Hold on just one sec.
See a lot of room being made here by Legion.
Creating the space by the main tank.
Ball does literally nothing. Oh, I can't tell if you were arguing if Ball was a main tank or wasn't. It seemed like you were arguing he was a main tank, Wegsy. That's all.
Picks going back and forth. It's a very even fight. But these two have to remember that they're still moving the payload.
Mm-hmm.
So their front line is going to be quite weak at the moment. And it's showing right now.
One thing I feel I don't see teams do enough is, which we just saw from the side of We the Opps, basically in play, sorry, I keep losing my train of thought here, the immortality or the barrier thing from a Baptiste is not a lot of teams back away from that. Sorry, I can't think of words.
English?
Yes, I'm good at it. I'm really good at geometry, actually. So, strong hold here by We the Opps. Yeah, I was going to say don't engage. Alex will murder you.
I refuse to acknowledge you. But we are finally going to see We the Opps getting their feet underneath them here, managing to set up a solid defense now. We do have...
having a few ults coming online.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see if We the Opps can hold on to this or not.
Right, yeah, we're going to definitely need to see We the Opps being very mobile here, being very fluid in their defense. Otherwise, they're going to come through with these ultimates and just shatter any kind of setup that they have.
We see Smash change from the McCree onto the Junkrat here for more shield break and damage control. So that ult there at the end, even though we did see them trying for the high noon EMP again, didn't really work as well as they wanted, but it was definitely an ult to change.
Good hurt by Bambi to get rid of Ascended to him. Mm-hmm. He's still going back and forth.
We are seeing Hoops in the backline here, still harassing the backline of We the Opps. Does finally get forced out though, so that they can breathe a little bit safer back here. But they do need to watch that payload because it's only a few meters here, and Hoops can definitely cap that if they're not paying attention.
Which we are seeing right now is that Hoops is pushing it. Oh, just a little bit.
Close.
Malik was not going to allow that to happen, but now the Junkrat is in the backline.
Excellent back from Smash Apron. Oh my gosh.
That's all you can see. That's all Legion of Doom, I think, was focused on, was keeping We the Opps' attention up front and then just letting somebody in those backlines to kind of sneak. And now they are kind of caught out a little bit because Legion has the spawn advantage here. And once they start getting these picks, the payload will move with just a little more ease.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
But Ascended Dawn is still dealing with two in the backline here while the rest of the team is pushing forward. They really need to come back and help.
Oh, good sleep.
What happened there? Oh, the payload catch him? What happened?
Ascended Dawn goes to charge, and he's charged into the Junkrat trap that was sitting right
behind him. Ascended.
Yeah, Ascended here is having very unfortunate luck with this charge. It's had quite a few of them here getting denied.
Deca off the Mercy onto the Moira to kind of deal a little bit more damage here now. A lot of ults coming online.
Mm-hmm. It's quite big for them to push up. And the EMP getting full.
Oh.
Ooh,
That's
Sigma.
Oh, but the Baptiste field is able to save the rest of the team.
Yeah, we see a lot of damage come onto We the Opps here, but there's no follow-up to finish those picks. Now Legion only has 5 seconds left to try and keep this point alive here, and they do still have everyone out on the field, but things are very haphazard.
I wonder if We the Opps can stabilize here.
Ascended Dawn charging into the back lines here. Ascended able to take two out in the back line still, but it looks like Lucio is able to get on point here. Harv able to kind of just get there to help keep this stall going with Mama Hoops.
Yep, Harv doing a good job of staying alive here. Might be able to stay alive. No,
gets hacked.
I'm sorry, Harv.
Gets hacked.
I didn't mean it, Harv.
Really good use of shields there by Keenex Blaze, along with Malik on the Baptiste. Like I was trying to talk about earlier, just the different placements. The Baptiste ultimate was placed right at the shield, so none of the team had to step forward, and they were able to really utilize that positioning there. And Deca was actually, due to those Baptiste fields, the Frisbees was able to get a lot of reses off that were not risky, but right in the middle of those team fights there. Things and stuff, guys.
Stuff is good.
Kings Row and Blizzard World are best maps, in opinion. Matt, welcome to the stream. I know you. Stuff is best. Stuff is best. Like what? Like this blueberry waffle.
So you got the pharmacy again from Legion of Doom with a Baptiste, a Maid to block off and be incredibly frustrating. We've also got the Sigma and Orisa, so we'll see how that works. No cool.
Double mobile barriers, definitely going to be interesting. I do like that. And let's see, on the side of Opps here, it looks like we are going with pulled pork again, as well as a Moira Zen combo, so potentially a lot of offensive pressure from the supports if they're if they go unchecked. And then we are going to see the Soldier Sombra again, so a lot of range damage coming through here, the potential for a lot of long range picks.
A lot of the scavenger hunts involve food. I do love food, Cat. Anybody can't tell, I am a food lover.
We do see the pharmacy behind Opps coming in behind him to pincer right now. And we're going to see pigs coming through already. Huge damage getting hammered in from Hoops.
Really need to be careful about their positioning, especially because already we, the Opps, have made some changes here to adjust around. We have Malik on the Zen and Magic Man is on that Soldier.
It's going to be a tougher game for Farah now. We'll see how she adjusts.
Also, I agree, chat. Paris is absolutely best map.
So we see the Fire Mercy back out a little bit, but Smash is able to kind of finish up on some of those kills there. I love Paris. It's actually one of my favorite maps.
Yeah, it might actually be my favorite.
Malik, you fell. Let's give Keen a little view here. We like following our tanks. Good rotation that they're making, but without that speed boost to get them through, a lot of damage does come in on the team.
They will get a lot of spam damage from Mama Hoops, though, as you can see right now.
And we do see a pick come through already.
Great
if they
haul.
manage to take that pharmacy out of the sky, they might be able to still make this a fight, or Hoops will just barrage everyone.
But Keen does take the Fire Mercy out. Unfortunately, does take the team out. How do I get straight? I don't remember what my buttons are bound to here. Let's find a person right on point. Nope. 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 Oh my god. Sorry, chat. Making you guys sick, probably. Just trying to get back to the objective. My bindings are all messed up.
I was gonna say, you have an objective button. What'd you do to it?
I don't remember. I don't remember which one it is.
I mean, it's supposed to be X, but
I don't think I did X. Okay, and Hoops is hacked and does go down to Magic Man. But we get the res off, which is... I got these maps. All of the things in the middle. Pretty maps, but...
Right. Okay, we do see the EMP come through for Opps, but it doesn't appear to hit anyone.
I wonder what the thought process was there. You got the Matrix coming out?
Sometimes it's just a fat finger.
I know that
looks like it may have been. Right. That's like 60% of my strategy is fat fingering.
Hopefully you're just in a good position. Really strong aggressive hold here by Legion of Doom. They need to focus that Fire Mercy hard. Yeah, at this point you almost want to see the double hit scan. You want to see maybe the McCree or the Ash come out. You want to see maybe instead of the pulled pork a Diva, something to kind of help this Soldier and help, or even Deca back to Mercy just to have a damage boosted Soldier, because Magic is doing a really great job at getting at this Fire Mercy here.
We also have quite a few ults coming online for both teams.
May is definitely cancerous, yes.
Ooh, we see the visor come out.
Unfortunately,
The
that May
pharmacy
wall.
is down. There's We the Opps looking very strong on this push. A lot of free damage going to that soldier, completely unanswered.
Good uses of ults here. Dekka's ult does get kind of negated a little bit due to that freeze, but perfect use of an ult by Malik there.
And we are seeing the pharmacy come back in. Looks like they're going to try and fight this a little bit. Oh, okay, we are going to see the back out. Oh, but the Mercy gets grabbed by the halt and taken down.
And as does Mama Hoops, and that's going to give them a long spawn here, but they should have enough time to kind of get back to the team. Does take this payload a little bit of time to move around here. Keen, I don't know what shield that was, but I question your judgment. I think you were trying to get it on the payload. And unfortunately, it looks like Legion of Doom is just a little too far up here because these picks and these staggers are very important in what's happening. Really want to see this soldier take this Baptiste out, and now we do see Acid Rain. Ascended Dawn is down to half here. Less than half.
Yeah, but the Opps here, this push is just so incredibly powerful. Looks like they're going to be able to take the entire second point for free.
Legion really needs to just stabilize here. Take a minute. Everybody don't come out of spawn together. Take a minute, get the team there. Let them push it around this corner.
Stags alone are just causing the payload to be all the way through.
Yep, another
and
big visor coming through.
We see Opps taking advantage of it with their ultimates here.
I wonder if they can catch. Coming
Good
online.
pick from Kind Blaze to stop the barrage.
And it seems Legion of Doom have finally stabilized.
So we still have a minute left from We the Opps. They can continue this push. They still have Whole Hog online, and they almost will have the Zen Transcendence, and they will have Coalescence online soon. Reaper in a backline would be huge. M&M, nice. Thanks for coming. We appreciate you. I saw M&M and I got hungry.
Right? Yeah, no, I really want some M&Ms now. We do see Magic Man rush forward on the soldier there and score a really good pick onto Hoops as Farah, but does get just a little aggressive, and we do see Metric Osmium punish that and bring them down. So the soldier does have to come back to the point.
Is Farah Mercy still in the back line, or Farah still in the back lines? Yep, able to take really nice hook there by Bambi. See, for me, this double shield thing is so frustrating because a lot of these ults cannot break the shield anymore. Like, I don't know. That's why I say I don't know what to do about Sigma.
And it looks probably. That's kind of been my go-to. And we are going to see a hold from Legion here, so they are going to pick up their second win.
I think that's all they needed, just to stabilize, gather up everyone, and just have a solid hold.
I still really like that highlight intro.
What highlight? I missed it. I was not looking up. Is it the shot put one?
No, not the shot put one. The ricochet one.
Okay.
Jeez, come on.
I know, I'm bad. I don't know things.
That's okay.
Okay, and so with that, we are going to go to our third map here. Just gotta check in and see if we're getting any swaps from either team.
And we have the worst map in the game. My opinion. Up next.
See, I used to hate Horizon 2. I've grown to like it a lot more since the rework it got, though.
Yeah, that's the one I thought it was Randy.
I think I've started to enjoy it as soon as Paris came out. Because Paris is probably one of the worst maps in the game.
Hey now, Paris is best map.
Well, slow your roll there.
Guys, obviously Ilios is the best map ever. Clearly.
I mean, to be fair, I do enjoy me some Ilios.
Gross.
Okay, and since we're in our third map here, we are going to go ahead and swap the teams around. Make sure Spectators get put back to their right colors.
Nice, we do have a party sitter. Guys, Twitch should be going live. We do have another game about to occur. I don't know, I can tell you in a second who it is, just in case you guys want to pop over there and check out what's happening. It is Misfits versus Diving Phoenix. That's definitely going to be a really, really good map. So, whenever this game is done, I do advise you go check that game out, and then don't come to the last game of the night, because, honestly, who wants to watch the Jive Turkeys play? Like... Ugh, we don't. It will be Jive Turkeys versus Nova with Alex and I casting that on YouTube.
Yeah.
We have to.
Their DPS is just gonna pop off.
We have to rip you.
I'm just waiting for MVP. Preemptively.
I'm looking at my watch, and you let me know that I don't have on my wrist how long you end up waiting for that.
Alright, bet. We'll see.
Bet.
Alex, you're my guy here.
No.
Hey,
Not when it comes to Stream Team.
Totally open to bribes. Also, what?
What?
Heard. Let me just
Also, how am I not the guy for Stream Team? I'm in charge of Stream Team. What? What are
I
you
meant
saying?
when it comes to Stream Team, you're not open to bribes. You are third person.
I am absolutely open to bribes. Thank you very
Test
much.
that theory.
Havana is, but I like Havana a lot, except for just kind of like Temple of Anubis and Paris. The stalls on the last point, they go forever, but especially on Havana, I think Havana's a little bit worse than those two, and I don't know why, but I just feel like the payload just gets stuck last point. Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
Other than
the
that,
first
I would
portions
really
of the
like
map
it.
Are pretty cool, but
It's
the last
the
one gets a little hard.
bridge.
I don't mind the
Yeah.
bridge. I feel like if it ended with the payload getting to like the entrance of that fort, basically, that would be a perfect spot for that map to end. Instead of, and we see Josie coming in, instead of ending all the way in almost at that gate. I understand why they did it, but it's just a map that goes on forever and ever and ever. I think we played comp the other day on it. I don't know who I was with. I was with somebody. I don't know if it was Pizza Planet or Forgotten Shore members, but we played comp, and the comp game was like a half hour alone, just because of that, and because we went into overtime too. So it's just ridiculous amount of my time gone for the day, and I think we drew it. We didn't even win or lose. It was a draw. Sebby Wexy says hello.
Hello, Wexy.
No, actually, Wexy really said nobody likes Jive Turkeys.
Oh.
Oh.
Me neither. Bye-bye.
Me neither. I don't like turkeys that jive because they usually jive in my backyard, and I'm not really a fan of that when I'm trying to let my dogs out at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I can't let them out because I'm afraid that, well, one, my dogs are going to run up to them and chase them and want to play. Two, those turkeys are going to be mean. You're getting solo grabbed again.
Who? Me?
Yes.
Apparently.
And also,
Cannot wait.
Randy is calling you some type of casual.
Oh gosh.
I feel hurt.
Guys, this is Sebby's first time here. Be nice,
Yeah.
chat. Chat.
It's okay, I know.
Chat, I'm going to put you under control here.
I remember the
Right.
solo grab though.
Solo grab? Wegsy's very good
Yeah.
at solo grabs. Wegsy likes to assert dominance with solo grabs. And or Wegsy has a fat finger sometimes.
I think that was payback for when I solo grabbed Mantis.
Legion of AJ. Is that what we're going with?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I have totally not been sitting here just changing the name back and forth all night.
Mm-hmm. But We the Opps hasn't been changed. Legion of Harv.
Yeah, I don't really have like a pun for that. The Legion's easy.
We the Cops. You could be We the Cops. Because of
Ooh, I could go
Malik's
We the
name.
Cops.
We the Blaze, We the Skill, We the Magic, We the Fog.
I guess so. But then I
And
would also
then-
have to mess with the exclamation point, and I really don't want to do that.
Yeah, you could just back one and not delete the exclamation point.
No, that's not how it works.
Next game. We're waiting, Mr. Patterson. We are waiting. We need readies from the teams.
Yeah, we are still waiting. Legion of Doom is trying to get another player in really quick, and they're having troubles with that.
They do get a couple of seconds in between here. Oh, you guys were yelling at me in PSN chat that I gave you the wrong channel. Whoops. It was payback for the dirty headshot you hit on me flying across the sky as a Hanzo.
Oh, well, expect more of them, is all I can say.
Right.
Oh, I might just become a one-trick mercy. With my mercy super jumps.
That you just learned.
That totally didn't take me like a whole week to learn.
Okay, well, we've got our second ready here, so we are going to go ahead and start Horizon Lunar Colony.
Yay! The map that tilted me the other day.
Nice.
Put me in the game, even though I'm not in the game, and I won't be, coach. Yeah. Actually, I love this map. I just wasn't ready for it the other night, unfortunately. We commented on the Punks game the other night, and this is 100% their map. And when I used to be on Punks, we absolutely enjoyed the snacks out of this map.
Nice.
Nice.
I think I also really didn't like this map until I found something really exploitable with Hanzo, which I'm not going to share because trade secrets.
Please share. Somebody be ready for those rollouts in 3, 2, 1.
No, you.
1v1.
So, we are going to have Legion of Doom obviously on the defense here. We're going to see them running out their own double barrier comp here with the Rissa Sigma and Lucio Ana for heals here with Junkrat and Sombra for DPS. Definitely an unusual composition, one that I was not expecting.
And for... who are these guys?
We the Opps.
That's it. We've got Ryan Zarya with a Brigand Moira, so quite a lot of
Brawl.
quite a lot of brawl, yeah. And then they've got the Junkrat and Bree for a little bit of CC. A few ties for that.
Randy, I will 1v1 you on a Bricky character if you really want. Or May. Let's go. Wagsy, I am so sorry for your card. Somebody just threw a cart into it. That's pretty awful.
That's pretty cool.
So we see the left side, strong left side rotation, pushing together really well. Good use of bubbles and everything there. Yeah, they unfortunately do lose Fog Phantom, but really good use of bubbles. You gotta switch Kojo.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Kojo's gotta change his name in the server and all of that stuff. Really good uses, though, of bubbles and of shields there to get the whole team, most of the team through. But unfortunately, just the picks are now going in the way of Legion of Doom. So want to see the tanks back out as much as they can, especially Bambi on the Zarya as Bambi starts to go down a little bit. Don't want to lose that high charge. Oh, and now we have two. Yes, 2 picks here, and the team is stabilizing a little bit, but Smash Apron is able to take Fog down again. Really kind of being a bit of a bully here. Junkrats are bullies, guys.
That's going to allow the rest of the team to come back and spawn as well. He's being a big bully.
You see Bambi pushing in here with Malik, and you have Magic on the other side here, so they're trying to pincer Legion of Doom here just a little bit, and they are getting a little bit of work done. Keen swinging away against Josie, and that pin is able to take them down. Bully Junkrat as one. Revity, welcome to the stream. Appreciate having you. I mean, I'm sure a bunch of you are in the stream, but like when you talk is when I give you your little shout outs.
We don't actually have like a list of everyone in the stream on the YouTube, unfortunately.
So nice, strong push there by We the Opps. They have a lot of ults online. The two DPS ults about to come online, but Legion of Doom is also ready to meet them with these ults. And
Get ready for the triangle fest.
Yep. You get a triangle. You get a triangle.
You are a triangle.
We are geometry. Get it? You guys set them up. Just like Hoops set that EMP up. Really good halts there, but kind of needed to see some more type of follow-up with that halt. Almost having that tire come in at the same time as that halt would have been beautiful because it would have been a 5-man. And we see the rest of... Yeah. The rest of... Ooh. Keenex Lace goes down using Hammer Down and is not able to get anybody. Unless he did and I missed it, but... So we have some rotation to point here. Getting a lot of work done here by... Sorry, things are just happening.
A lot of triangles.
Oh.
Very good push from We the Opps here, managing to take this with 3.5 minutes on the clock still.
This is very do or die for We the Opps because if they do not win this map, then the game is over. And they can't draw this map either.
Luckily, they have set themselves up to most likely not have to worry about a draw coming through here. Very strong, like first push here, and
a lot of time on the clock.
Yep, as long as we can see a decent defense coming through from them, they're looking to be in a pretty good position.
I'm gonna go hang out in our new favorite room. I said I would 1v1 you, Randy.
Not me.
But as the characters I have so chosen, because they're the ones that I'm good at.
Right? Moira 1v1, let's go.
No, nope.
Yes.
Why not Hammond's room? I don't know where, is that what this room is over here? This is Hammond's room? Oh, wow. Shows how much I pay attention to life in this game. Because this room has weird, creepy music in it. And it bothers Alex and I for some reason. But I think I turned all of my, like, in-game volume stuff down so that people would be able to hear chat better. Rollouts.
I wish I had. Okay, we are going to see from Legion on the offense here, Reaper and Junkrat for the offense, a lot of damage coming through, as well as a Moira Ana and Reinhardt Sigma. So a lot of barrier, a lot of damage coming through. They're just going to pump out big numbers.
I would not like to play against that team.
Not at all. And we're going to see on the defense here from We the Opps a Junkrat McCree with a Ryan Zarya and a Baptiste Lucio.
Hoops representing Daddy on the Reaper here. Love seeing it. And Hoops goes down.
And you can take one out with it.
Cat, I will take you up on that.
As well. Really impressive.
Randy, we can 1v1 as a Brigitte or as a Mei. Totally your choice.
Also, Cat, you hurt my soul with your misspelling.
It's got to be Moira 1v1s. Or maybe Winston.
So, just like we saw a very strong aggressive push from We the Opps, we just saw an immediate response here from Legion of Doom. They have 6 minutes left on the clock. It almost was a one fight take there. So definitely need to see We the Opps kind of stabilize here a little bit. They need to eat this time away now on this clock. Want a full hold, but definitely want to get it as far down as they can.
Oh,
and Magic with a 3K.
It's huge.
It's huge. Yeah, Sebi comes to the streams. Sebi knows the memes.
I am a meme. It's okay.
Come on, guys. You're not even going to comment that I just rhymed.
No, not even a little bit. I'm too busy dealing with chat here trying to 1v1 me.
You're no fun. Nightbot, thanks for shouting the Twitch out. We appreciate you. It's a lot of poke damage going back and forth here, and Smash Apron does go down to Magic. Magic is doing some insane work here on this Junkrat right now. Eminem, I like you. Randy, I like you. Ragnarok Alex, I don't like you.
Yeah, I know.
Poor Alex, I like you. So.
Yeah, see, at least someone does.
Corgi Core loves you, so it's okay. Okay, so Hoops in the back line. Yep, Hoops in the back line, really doing some damage to Keen X Blaze's shield, even though Keen was bubbled there. Huge picks, actually. That's a team kill, for the most part, almost, by...
I wonder if they can stall it long enough? No, maybe not.
Lucio, really smart use of the time there, able to kind of drop that beat first, not go right in immediately. They get the immortality field down, and it...
Ooh, that's a big Death Blossom, though. And
it looks like, though, We the Opps will be able to stabilize this, even though Legion of Doom got a lot of work done in there. Telecasters just spit some bars about the game.
I mean, I'm going to spit something, but it's not going to be bars.
Good job on Malik for keeping the point alive there.
Absolutely, yeah. That was an extremely well-timed sound barrier there, managing to keep that point alive until the rest of the team can get back in.
I'm also just really impressed by Malik and also by Skill getting that frisbee down in enough time for the team to be able to take advantage of that. For Keen getting a really good hammer down there. While some ults were used, they were definitely needed to be invested in this fight, because now the time differential on the clock is in favor of We the Opps. Score is 2-0 Legion of Doom right now. So
there are two big picks there. I wonder if they can capitalize on this.
Oh, and Keen able to take Hoops out before Hoops is able to, not Wraith, whatever the other teleport thing is, away.
Good counter pin. It's going in the way of Legion of Doom. Let's see if they can finally finish this.
Oh,
where did the grab go?
We do see the grab come out, and it got eaten by Metric Osmium.
Sigma can eat grabs?
Yep.
Yeah, Sigma's thing eats
ults. Oh my. You learn
He's
something new
about
every
Caps.
day. So he's like a Rhyme Diva combo? What is this? I don't like this.
I was playing around either this morning or last night, I don't remember, as Tracer, and I threw my pulse bomb at a Sigma who had just popped his shield and he ate it.
Oh, I dislike this man. I do not like him one bit. Really good job there, though, by Legion of Doom. The time differential isn't crazy, and
It's respectable.
yeah, it's definitely respectable here.
Mm-hmm.
With how quickly they took first point, if they can continue to do something like that, then Devo, what is this season 9?
So
I
it
don't
looks
know
like
what
we're
you were
still
trying to say.
Number 3, and maybe the Mercy. Both teams.
Oh man, a Sigma Diva combo would be pretty disgusting, because what kind of ults can you get off if you stagger those well enough on eating things?
Right. It would be so hard to land anything of any kind of substance.
Yeah, Eminem, you missed that conversation earlier that I absolutely despise Sigma because I have no clue how to play against him even still. Like, even if I'm behind the shield or around a corner, if I'm on the other side of the map, somehow I end up with a rock in my face. It's like my new well. I cannot play Ilios well, and I think I just cannot play Sigma right now against him.
Jib was just going for a nice relaxing morning walk with her dog, suddenly huge rock in the face.
Basically. So,
Not even playing Overwatch, what is this?
right? It's kind of just
We
Sigma is
do
dead.
see Magic Man on the Junkrat getting back behind Legion of Doom here. Legion of Doom is having a hard time answering this pincer attack. They're losing people already.
It is.
Magic Man does go down, but not before taking out 2 people on the team and destroying the Reinhardt
Oh,
barrier.
and getting down there to make sure Mama Hoops does go down on the Reaper. Hoops is stabilizing here a little bit, or trying to at least, but looks like we might lose thought we were going to lose Bambi, but Fog Phantom comes down, uses that stun to allow Bambi to back out here. Does go down and get punished for it, but... And Hoops is now back up again on the Reaper. Bambi has some really good target focus here on who they want to be taking out.
I think Legion should focus on...
You get a rock. Yeah, everybody gets a rock when Sigma's in the games. We the Opps should not be playing this aggressive. Yes and no. It's working out in their advantage right now, to be honest. And the aggressiveness is good because it's just eating the time off on the clock here. They have a very brawly comp, so they can afford to play aggressive, especially now that they have these ult advantages. But they have to be tracking the other team's ults for that reason.
Big ult
if I was Bambi, I know that ult was kind of just used to, again, still eat a little more time, but I probably would have saved it. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Magic.
Oh my gosh.
Need to see the rest of the team come back because it does look like Magic is going down.
Unfortunately.
But only a minute of
Just
time
the
left.
rest of the team, yeah, managed to come in.
So we do see We the Opps backing out here, but no matter how far out they back out, it's Legion of Doom is trying to meet them. So not enough Legion members, in my opinion, here to meet them, because if they need this time, they don't want to force this and be too aggressive. But we do see Mama Hoops is about to drop and get in their backlines, but does go down. Oh, Keen was about to use Hammer Down and took a rock to the face instead and lost Hammer Down.
To the face.
Why we don't like Sigma, guys. Junkrat Tire only able to get one. I'm not sure if the rest of the team... Here comes two of them back, but it looks like it's just staggering and stalling at this rate. Definitely nothing Keen could have done about that. Once you're in the animations of the Hammer Down, you're kind of just stuck where you're stuck.
Big shot.
Both charges.
Cinder Dawn can finish the Zarya. Oh, he's brawling with Break now. He's taking a lot of pressure off the point.
But Ascended Dawn does go down to Malik.
Good holds.
You start ulting, then eat a rock, and then miraculously you're dead. Yeah, I think Sigma definitely needs some type of nerf here. I like the idea of Sigma. There's just a lot of things that, thus far, now that I have found out, are a little too OP for him at this rate. That shield, the eating, the rock. I'm not a fan.
Why aren't you a fan of rocks being thrown in your face?
What would you
I'm
think
also...
would be an acceptable nerf?
A little less damage on the rock, and or maybe it's not a stun per se. Although I don't mind the stun. Maybe the cooldown on it is just a little bigger. It shouldn't... No, because I've never played him.
I've only played him once, and I wasn't a fan because I kept throwing my shields like all over the place.
I mean, everyone's complaining about Brig's shield being too much, and then you're going to give this guy a shield and give him all of these different capabilities. Like, really? I don't know exactly, because I don't know enough about the character, if I'm being honest, but it definitely feels a little too OP. That's all.
Yeah, I think the only real gripe I have is just the amount of damage that's being done with, you know, all of these abilities. But I just kind of have a gripe about tank damage in general, so that's just me.
Right, he has stun, shield, range, matrix. It is a little too much. And I don't mind him having all of those, but they need to be staggered properly, is what I would say.
I think if you reduce the HP of his shield, he'll have to use his cooldowns a lot more.
Rock was nerfed. He used to have a one-shot combo. Well, I'm glad the Rock was nerfed, because that's just a little ridiculous. We see We the Opps taking the same rotation that they did in this first battle when they did it, but unfortunately Skill does get caught out by the hook.
Huge early pick, but let's see if they can.
We are seeing a lot of free damage
Hoops.
coming in from Metric Osmium on the McCree up top, though.
Hoops flexing around. I don't know if I've ever seen Hoops play an off tank. Hard to use, sure, but I mean, in the right hands of somebody learning him, which people eventually will learn, it's just going to make fights even more frustrating. And especially in a 2-2-2 comp now, you have no need for a Rhine at this rate, or necessarily for the Diva. So, you've just combined two characters into one here. So,
also with the fact that he can place his shield and also shoot with range.
It's an Orisa, Rhine, Diva.
And Diva.
You don't need any of those three. You might as well just play a Roadhog in or a Zarya in with them, because the Zarya will just keep your Sigma alive, or the Roadhog will just pull in everybody for damage.
Huge bits by Metric. And destroying the tire as well.
That could have been massive.
And again, picking off Magic Man here in the back.
Just a casual 4K.
No big.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
Bambi really using these bubbles to kind of block here to let the team push through, but unfortunately those bubbles being utilized so early, we see Legion taking advantage of that.
Josie managing to get two and essentially stopping the push, but Bambi getting one back. Getting two back, it's a very even fight right now.
Want to see this grab come out here. Now that this field is down, definitely want to see this grab come out. They are losing the time here on the clock and kind of need something to happen. DeFran set up a Sigma Widow Orisa is a great combo if Widow can land shots.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. You just set up a Widow in the back and play Sigma Shield in front of her, and she's unkillable.
Besides, DeFran set up a Sigma Shield for his Widow on Junkertown, and they couldn't do anything about it. So on her Resurrect. I agree with you, Eminem. I wish Mercy did still get that reset on the Resurrect. I understand why they don't, or at least I think it should be a lesser time on the Resurrect, like maybe half the time after you use your ult.
Yeah, chop like a few seconds off of the cooldown for it, kind of a thing.
Beautiful grab. I so take back everything I was saying to Bambi. That was a beautiful grab tire combo. It did go to overtime, so we need to see We the Opps start pushing like right now. You want to see Magic push up personally, just so they can start getting the damage in, because now they only have this 30-second push here. So Magic could have been building some ult along with Fog, well, Fog has ult, but Magic could have been building a little more ult here, just by doing that alone, by spamming that in.
Right, and things are going to be a little scary for Legion here because they only have the whole hog be close to being ready to go.
And we see Opps coming at them from multiple directions here. The Zarya beam with the Coalescence. Coalescence is focusing on that Immortality field. And we see Hoops using Whole Hog. But a just really good focus here by Legion to take down who they need to take down. Got a touch point, though.
Very good hold.
Okay. Yeah, but we're going to see a draw here on our third map.
But that unfortunately means game goes to Legion here.
Yes. Yeah, Legion of Doom has claimed the match, although We the Opps can still try to take this last map here to really pad their
differential. I would 100% say, though, score is not reflecting the gameplay that we are seeing. The draw map 100% is. Nice defensive assist here by Malik, and on top of those high energy kills from Bambi, but Metric with the 33 objective kills, and a little insane there, and especially I think because I didn't see who was the Baptiste at the end. AJ with some really almost 15k healing there. 200 comments already on this chat.
Seems like everyone just loves me. That's why.
Seb, if you need to jump out at any point to warm up with your team, you are obviously more than welcome to.
Yeah, that is perfectly fine.
You guys are going to be streaming right after this one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I might jump off and warm up.
If you want to send Alex or I who your personal picks for MVPs are, we will take those into considerations.
Sure. I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later.
Thanks for coming, Seb.
Absolutely.
Love you, chat. Bye.
Bye.
So I'm gonna check into match chat 2 here while you're doing the things. See if we can find out what kind of scores and such we have going on.
Okay, let's see. For our last map here, we are going to be going to Route 66. Definitely one of my favorites. Hey, I see you over there. Dead end. I
Jibba.
got your number.
Jibba for MVP. Appreciate you. I totally said that with a little bit of an accent there. None for us, bulletins ready, no subs ready. Bragg, you're being talked about in match chat 2.
I'm being talked about in match chat? What?
Oh, no. Wolf said we're waiting on Chunk. He went to the restroom. He's an old man. So Jam said Rag is on your team. You getting trolled even when you ain't there. Alright, do you have the changes? Because we had Skillmatic out for Deca. I'm gonna pull up Twitch, see if I can get us an update on what's going on over there. But it looks like they are on Blizzard World, potentially. Dogs, do not do it. Dogs, do not do it. I'm gonna disappear for 1 second, guys, so don't start the game. I need a second.
Okay. Gotcha.
Allie, you don't need to come with me.
Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. And now we have got our swaps in here. We are going to see Kojo coming in for Josie for Legion of Doom, as well as Deca Goody coming in for Skillmatic for We the Opps. So now, as soon as we have ready to go for both sides here, we will go ahead and get this started. I must say, I am definitely looking forward to seeing what kind of strategies we see on Route 66 here. Definitely a really cool map because there's a lot of open space here, so you get to see a lot of long-range play, and I kind of like seeing a lot of that. Seeing, you know, the sniper battles as well as a bunch of Pharah play. Pharah is always a really interesting character to see, I think, getting that aerial maneuvering in there and such. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what they have for us here. Also, Dead, we are in fact actually casting your next game. I do believe.
I'll try. I gotta go back to this. Just text me when you guys leave the airport.
Uh-oh.
Let me know when you leave the airport. Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Alrighty.
Kojo Joestar. Did Kojo change their name in the server, though?
I don't know.
Did you tell them to? When they joined?
I have not done anything of the sort yet.
Okay. Technically they can't play then.
Okay. You want to let them know then?
Yep.
While I double check this.
And make sure they're on the roster.
Yeah.
Yep.
Checking the roster, checking their team channel and such.
Score is 1-0 Diving Phoenix on the other game, too.
Okay.
Nope, Kojo has it changed in the server. Perfect.
Oh, excellent. Good. Okay, I think in that case... Okay, yep. We have readies for both sides here. Are you ready to go now as well?
I am. Sorry, chat. I needed
Alright.
a bathroom break. So I missed a lot of stuff of it. I see they are best duo, Route 66. I have to go now. Bye, Eminem. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. Cast Raptors next game. Dead, I plan on it. I posted in your guys' channel. I've done all of your games. I plan on doing all of your games. I don't know how I've miraculously done that, but I will be doing that. I need to finish out the year strong. I'm gonna pick a team.
I mean, to be fair, I've also done all of Raptors games.
I was gonna say
I've not been on the team.
Yeah, you've been there also for them. But I'm gonna pick a team every season, and I'm gonna make it my goal to do all of the games for the team. I think next season I'm gonna pick a tier 1 team, or you know what? I'll pick a tier 1 and a tier 2 team. I'll do my best. Don't schedule on the same days tier 1 and tier 2. Otherwise, I will be conflicted. Okay, 4 rollouts here. On the side of We the Opps, we are going to be seeing the Orisa with the Diva. For DPS, we have good amount of shield break and hit scan with Fog on that Junkrat and Magic back on the Soldier. We have Dekka still on Moira and Malik back on that Zen. Malik was doing a really good job on the Zen. Little questioning on not having Mercy for first point for Reses, but hopefully this team has some good survivability here.
And coming in from the offense here, Legion is going to be running a classic Ryan Zarya combo with an Ana and Zen for healing and a Tracer and Genji for DPS. So we're going to see a very divey DPS line here with a much more slower, like Deathball kind of tank combination. So very interesting lineup.
Ryan, I don't know who you are that you forgot about the game and joined.
Noah.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Yep, we good.
We don't mind when you guys join. We just have to boot you immediately. That's all. Love to have you stay. Have to see you go. So...
Okay, and we are seeing a good push coming through from Legion here.
Really, they just need to use their geometry. Really need to see We the Opps drop here. This payload is just uncontested and moving here, and would have liked to have seen the drop happen earlier, but glad it's at least happening now.
Yeah, the only thing with having the bunker set up on top of the gas station there is that you really need to hammer those kills in so that the enemy team can't really make it around that corner. If they start pushing through there, then you're really going to struggle to stop that payload from moving past you.
Hoops really flexing around here. I think we've seen Hoops play almost 4 to 5 characters tonight, and we've seen the variation between DPS and a lot of off-tanks happening here. Kojo just stalling around as this Lucio right now. I just keep seeing a Lucio in the corner of my camera dancing around right now. It's like he's trying to get a close-up selfie or something.
Just trying to get in there.
It is hip to be square, pet. Appreciate you. Everybody's circling back around to these geometry jokes. I like it.
No, you're bad. You're absolutely bad.
Chat's the one making the jokes, not me.
You're still bad.
I am at this game. That's very true. And at casting. So, nice positioning by AJ. That's all I was going to say.
I was just saying, we're seeing still a very strong push coming in from Legion here, getting a lot of work done. We're going to see a nice grab blade coming through here, pushing We the Opps back even further.
Mm-hmm. Grab Nanoblade too at that. But nobody's on... Thank you, Kojo. No one was on the payload there. Really nice to see Metric able... Metric's been on Sigma all night, so nice to see Metric kind of flexing off of this main tank role, which is also what Ascended has been doing all night by playing main tank. But Metric able to play a Genji, which I feel like we don't see a lot in Tier 2. I actually don't think we see it a lot in Tier 1 either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Genji is not a super popular pick right at the moment.
Except for on Tuesday, if you guys want to come to the Shimada Brothers 2v2, where we're looking for some Genji players and some Hanzo players, please sign up as sign-ups close tomorrow at 5 p.m. CST. Plug.
Right. It's going to be a lot of fun. The Widow tournament we had last weekend was a blast.
It was something. All right.
Okay, so, Legion going to take this second point here. Still have 4.5 minutes on the clock here, looking very strong on this map.
Very uncontested thus far in their pushes. Like seeing these two flanking DPSs. Are we going to be able to choose our teams for the Shimada? Right now, no, because there's only like 8 people signed up. So, what a counter hammer down. Able to take the charging Rhine out. Because the next one that we plan on doing might be a 3v3, so those are going to be the ones that you get to choose your teams for. We're hoping to kind of still keep these 2v2s and the 1v1s a little more mixed. Mm-hmm. We want Tier 1 and Tier 2 interacting. We can be friends.
Yep, just trying to promote that whole community aspect there. Keep everyone meeting new people, playing with,
good
outside of their usual friend group.
Good opportunity to learn from people. I personally got a lot of interactions with Jams Rose and learned how to be a much better support player through that. And there's an angry Rhine. Mm-hmm. Angry German man.
Ooh, with a blade to help with. We are definitely seeing Legion here just continuing to bowl over We the Opps.
I will give a heads up that I think the next group one that we run is going to be a very environmental kill type of game, is what I will say. That is your hint. And that we will allow teams on, so... I'm a little impressed by that. I don't know if the payload ever really stopped moving there by Legion of Doom. Sebby, welcome to the stream. I know that's you. Did he message you or me about picks?
Me, I've got it.
Okay. That's because he's trying to butter you up for MVP. That's all.
As far as bribes go, it's not a very good one.
So, chat, we will be, after this match, we will be ending it almost very immediately because we have another game to start in, I think, 15 minutes. So, that game might start a little bit late.
Just a little bit.
Chance. There's a chance of it. It would be nice if we had a chance to breathe in between games, but...
Right.
But everybody likes to schedule games on Saturdays. What game? It will be Jive Turkeys versus Nova.
Yes. It should be our last game for the week, if I am
Yes. Yep, it will be. And then at this moment, there's no game scheduled for Monday, so the next thing to be broadcasted will be the Shimada Brothers tournament. Nightbot, we love you. Thanks for the comment. You made it 222 for us. My least favorite thing right now. So a lot of people low here on the side of Legion. Really want to watch them. I like the aggressive pushing, but they really need to back out of some of this and get some heals, especially Smash Apron. Metric does go down as I say that. And we do see Smash's health going down too.
Okay, we are seeing a few picks go the way of Legion here, though, so this aggressiveness is working out just a little bit.
Randy, I love you. 223. And again, it's interesting to see that Legion is not playing a healer right here in the beginning, although to be fair, majority of these characters, other than the Zarya and the Ana, can get back fairly quickly, and those are the two characters that especially do not want to die.
Deflect from Metric Osmium onto the Moira orb there, so that there are two Moira orbs flying into the enemy backline.
Oh, a lot of ults here. It looks like I know Legion's investing a lot of ults here, playing very aggressively at their spawn. Not gonna let Magic get away here, but I think it looks like trying to eat this time away as much as they can, so that way if the push happens, it will be an overtime push. But have full confidence here that we the Opps can stabilize, and they have been doing amazing things with Junkrat, with tires all night long, and Deca has also been doing amazing things as a healer.
And here we come. We see the tire coming through into the back line.
Able to take down
AJ,
but Deca is able to take Metric down as Metric uses ult. So they lose the Genji blade there. And Hoops trying to escape.
And we do see Smash Apron here dying because I said their name.
That's how we do. That's how we roll here. But really good, actually, stall, I would say. Potential, or at least that's what I think was happening, stall by Smash Apron to let the rest of the team get back here so they can stabilize on this corner. Smash is able to kind of return just as quickly as a lot of these people, so.
Good pick from Deca there, taking that Genji out of the fight very early, so Metric isn't going to be able to get any ult charge on this, second fight here after trying to use that blade.
Smash is being a giant pain in this backline right now. Really just kind of moving and utilizing this Tracer dash, but does go down. Smash, we're so sorry. Just stop talking about you. So want to see somebody try and bring this to overtime.
Okay, and there we go. We do see the Ryan and Moira charge in. However, we are going to see them go down very quickly. The Tracer Bomb does take out Malik, but we do see the point get all the way through.
And does Malik get a good spawn or a bad spawn? Malik gets a good spawn.
Okay, so even though there was a pick or two in that fight there, it does work out very well for We The Opps, because everyone is back before those doors are even like fully open.
Lots of triangles at this moment. Things happening.
Lots
of triangles.
Here, yeah.
Nice use of charge by Ascended Dawn to escape that, especially as they had Nano on them. So even though the Nano really wasn't able to be utilized great there, they were able to get the hammer down and the grab to pull the team in. And almost get a team kill if they can find Deca and take Deca out, but looks like Deca did escape.
Almost there, might escape, does go down.
Java, something in the trash fell, that's all.
That is a pretty good stagger.
It's okay. Chat, can you imagine that at like 1 o'clock? Can you imagine that at 1 o'clock in the morning? The dog just barking, going nuts.
Okay, and that's a decent grab coming through, but we don't see much of a follow-up on it, unfortunately. Good pick from AJ onto Fog Phantom's tire there.
Alt binded to triangle. Of course I have alt binded to triangle. I don't change any of my regular bindings. Jump is X.
Oh gosh.
All those things that infuriate better players than I am.
I was gonna say, that hurts my soul. Ooh, good fire strike from Kindblaze there.
Somebody tried to get me to do the mercy thing where you lock on, and I just didn't like it because I feel the need to hold the button down.
Mm-hmm. Same here. I absolutely cannot do that. Well, and they broke the outhouse again.
What? What are teams' fascinations?
I do believe that was Ascended Dawn this time.
I'm gonna put us in the outhouse. Can I even get it in it? I don't think I can. I'm trying to back into it and I can't.
Just press triangle, then you can go into it.
I can't. Actually, it looks like it hasn't been cleaned in a while, so let's not do that.
What, you don't want a dirty outhouse?
No. So not a lot of time here left for We the Opps. I really like seeing this reverse shield, but you can definitely tell that Magic is in this backline telling the team when they're going to need to be able to turn around.
We do see Kindblaze go very deep there on the Reinhardt, but does get teamed up on and goes down.
Ooh, that is a giant hammer.
That's a massive shatter, yeah.
But it doesn't.
Good defensive abilities coming through from We the Opps to negate the damage from that blade.
I was gonna say, it doesn't look like they're able to really get a whole lot of use between the shatter and the blade there. Maybe not as much as they wanted. They do take 1 or 2 down, but it looks like between Bambi and Geen that they're gonna make a lot of work happen here. So it's still 30 seconds to get this point all the way.
Got 15 seconds left to go here. We the Opps are looking all right. And we do see the solo grab onto the Genji. Oh, this tire could be a game changer here, or it could get destroyed instantly.
But that May ult is a game changer at this moment unless the team is able to get back here. Oh, and here's a nanoed Genji again. No blade to go with it, but still just as dangerous. Just helping to stall point.
Damage.
Oh, and charging them off point is clutch and key.
Legion of Doom gonna clinch out the last map here, going 3-0-1. Okay, and we're going to very quickly need to go through MVP because we have 5 minutes. So to start us off here, Sebi did mention that they liked Smash Apron or Hoops for Legion, and I believe Magic Man for this. I'm trying to decipher the message here. Yes.
Okay. Yep. So for me, for Legion, I wrote down 4 names. Hoops, Apron, Ascended did an incredible job, and Metric also. Between Hoops and Apron, though, I definitely agree with both of those. For me, I am always a big fan of a person that can flex and show the different things that they can do on a flex. And Hoops did an amazing job both on the ability to backline flank with the Pharah Mercy, the Hexes, the Sombra, the EMPs. I don't know if there was less than 5 people in every EMP that Hoops did. and just those off-tank abilities that we saw. The Zarya was super clutch. The Roadhog was super clutch. I personally would advocate for Hoops with an honorable mention to Apron.
I was going to cast my vote actually for Ascended Dawn there, because I feel like the space created with that Rhine play was a really huge factor in all of this. A lot of work really was done with that tank play.
I agree, but I definitely think a lot of work was able to be done, especially because Hoops was in backlines doing a lot of different things on different characters. And or when Hoops was on the Zarya with those bubbles, enabling Ascended to be as aggressive as Ascended wanted to be.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm actually good with a shout out to with Hoops getting MVP, and maybe a shout out to both Apron and Ascended. The three of them were a little bit of a dream team there. Between Ascended and Hoops being in those backlines and doing the things that they did, they were almost like an incredible duo that really needed to be taken down, which, again, also enabled due to AJ's healing. But Ascended was able to do a lot in the front lines because of what they were doing. So, for We the Opps.
Okay, so...
The people I had written down on this one were Magic, Keenux Lays, and Dekka. Dekka had incredible healing all game long. Magic, for me, is going to be my MVP pick, just due to the absolute devastating damage they were doing with those tires as a Junkrat. But Keen, like you just pointed out for Ascended, did make a lot of space for the team. Was on Blizzard World solo dealing with that Pharah Mercy sometimes, and was able to take them out. But for me, that bigger impact player right now was Magic.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with Magic on that one. Some of those picks were just massive.
And that Horizon lure, the Horizon enabled them to take that back from them. And to be able to keep that push going, just that 5K tire that happened with the Grav. Which also is a testament to Bambi playing very well. So I'm very in love with Magic getting MVP.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess I wouldn't mind an honorable mention to one of those two tank, be it Bambi, be it Keen. Even Malik. Who you have to talk about with those healing and the transcendence plays. What do you think? Do you want to go with an honorable mention to them? Do you not want to go with one? Either way, I'm fine.
I feel like we're probably fine without the honorable mentions for everyone, because I mean the entire team did really well, and right. I feel that it was just really good play from everybody, so we'd have to like honorable mention everybody there.
So let's just give MVPs to who they get, and then just tag the teams as honorable mention, right?
Right.
That works, because that actually was the kind of game that we did watch tonight. So
yeah, we'll
just do the MVPs, and
okay.
Honest to God, you don't even have to tag the teams. I would just say honorable mention to everybody on the teams. Because they made it that hard, but...
Okay, yeah, well, let's go ahead and go with that then, and we are going to have to start shuffling people here.
Ending stream, guys. We will see you in 2 minutes if you decide to tune back in. Thanks for coming, chat.